how long have we known each other?
I've known you for the better part of my life, about 5 years.
That's right, about 5 years. And in that time, we've made a couple of videos, right?
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, you've eaten some stuff. You've eaten some.
You betcha.
You've eaten some weird stuff. You've done some gross things on.
I pooped on a railroad track.
That's right. That's right. You did. You've done some Yu-Gi-Oh videos.
I don't want to talk about that.
You've done some Yu-Gi-Oh videos. They've been pretty prominent.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Some of my favorite videos have been the ones where you try and pick up some girls.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
Fosta Nova, that's a classic.
I don't like that one.
I really like that one. A lot of hard work was put into that one at the mall.
I like that one. All right.
Would you say you're a ladies' man?
I would say I'm rolling in poon.
Have you done the In-N-Out secret menu?
Not yet. That's
the no pants dance.
No.
The Big Bang Theory.
I understand what you mean.
The Vesuvian eruption.
I comprehend what you mean by this, but no, I'm clean. I'm a man of God.
Well, that's good. That's good. It could be irresponsible to do that. You know, you could end up with a commitment that you have your whole life. You know, like a child or something.
Yeah.
I think you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
This past week we gave you a Tamagotchi.
That indeed you did. It was a cute one.
That's right. It was. When we started out, how long did you think this Tamagotchi would survive?
Well, I like to think forever. I mean, when you have a kid, you never want to see it go.
Yeah, but realistically, what did you think of yourself?
2 weeks.
7 days.
Not more than 5 days.
3 or 4 days. 4 days. 3 days.
Like a school week.
Yeah.
Do you remember what you named your Tamagotchi?
I'm naming my Tamagotchi Zeus, because he'd never die. He'd always be there. The way this Tamagotchi works is you have its health meter, which means if different bad things happen to it, it can die. It has its hunger meter, so if you don't feed it, it'll die. And you have its energy, so if you don't play stupid games with it, it'll get bored and die. The goal is to not let it die. My Tamagotchi looks like a mix between Patrick Star and Mickey Mouse. It has the black ears and a star body, but its face resembles kind of like an Asian cat. Yeah, if an Asian and a cat had a baby, this would what it would look like, but they can't have babies because every Asian eats their cats.
So the first day came around, you were fairly happy with the Tamagotchi.
Oh.
You didn't see it as too much of a problem.
It is the most beautiful thing in the whole wide world.
Second day comes around. I noticed you were a bit more tired.
Zeus and I have really grown over the past day or so. We just have a good time. I feed him, I play with him, I take him for walks, I take him everywhere with me, and it really has just been a heartwarming experience. I think I'm growing as a person from this. Yeah, it woke me up a couple times, but I mean, it's all good. I'm a young, attractive lad. I can go without a couple hours sleep. I didn't sleep much, it's true, but you know, like, for your own kid, it's all worth it.
Third day, you were fed up.
The little shit kept me awake.
The days are all starting to merge together. I'm not sleeping at night. I'm sleeping during the day, but not much because you're still hungry and crying then. It's just getting hard. I'm hoping once it gets into the teenage and, you know, like a little bit older years, it will get a little easier, but I don't know. I mean, if things keep going on like this, I might end my life.
Come on, Zeus, eat up.
I called multiple times. I wanted to know how Zeus was doing. I wanted to know if we could go and film you taking care of Zeus on a weekend. I could not find you.
drove to the church because that's where the answers are supposed to be. That's where God's supposed to help me.
You gave away your Tamagotchi.
I left it on the doorstep.
You gave it to a kid at your church.
Yeah. Come on, little guy. You'll have a better life here. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to. Goodbye.
It was $20 plus the shipping. Took a while to ship in. That's the last we saw of him.
I got to say goodbye.
You got to say goodbye. You got to say goodbye. That is right. What do you think you learned from this experience?
First child is always a throwaway.
Looking back at this past week, would you take another Tamagotchi? Would you do it again?
I don't know if I'd have one of my own. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that kind of responsibility, but I'm confident I could Tamagotchi sit for y'all.
Would you say you're ready for a real child?
Yeah, I think I got the hang of it.
Now, today. You're ready as of today.
If I was a dad right now, I think I'd be the coolest and bestest dad in the whole wide world.
Alright, well, next time on Culture Shack, we'll give you a real baby. It's Culture Shack. That's all. Hey?
Hey.
Oh, and Cameron, if you're watching out there, we miss you, bud.